So I do security alongside my uni degree. And one night I was working at this place and I stood on the front door and basically these girls were just on their way out. There was two of them, they'd had a bit to drink, maybe a bit too much, but we hadn't kicked them out or anything like that. They'd chosen to just end the night.
A doorman who says he gets groped by women up to 10 times a night has spoken out about his experiences in an attempt to educate men who say he's lucky.
So I do security alongside my uni degree. And one night I was working at this place and I stood on the front door and basically these girls were just on their way out. There was two of them, they'd had a bit to drink, maybe a bit too much, but we hadn't kicked them out or anything like that. They'd chosen to just end the night. So as one of them walked past me, they came up to me and they were like, "Oh yeah, what's your Instagram?" And I said to them, I was like, "Look, I don't really give out my Instagram like that, whatever." But they kept asking, kept going. And then as I look away, boom, this thing just grabs my wood. No hesitation, nothing like that. Full pelt, grips my wood up. So obviously I was like, "What the f*** are you doing?" And, I pushed her off, told her she got to go, whatever. She left. But then the next weekend, she comes back, all of her friends. And I'm like, "Look, boom, you sexually assaulted me. Same thing, if you done that to a girl, you wouldn't get let in again. You done it to me, you're never coming in." Anyways, I made her and her friends turn around and she never came in again. There was one woman who got up on her chair. I went up to her, I went, "Can you get off the chair?" As she gets off the chair, she thinks it's a good idea to grab my bum. And I just ignored it because there were so many other people on tables and chairs that I just wanted to go get them down. A bit later on in the night, I'm walking back through the crowd of people and she grabs my bum again. At this stage, I just turned around to her and said, "Don't touch me like that. I'm just doing my job and I don't go up to you at Tesco's and squeeze your bum." She listened and I carried on. But of course, later on in the night, one of her mates gets up on the table. Went up to her, I went, "Look, get down off the table." And as she's getting down, she starts touching my face up and loads of stuff like that. And I said to her, I was like, "Look, stop fucking touching me," because it was like actually starting to piss me off. And as I said that, her mate, who was the one who grabbed me before, comes up behind me again, boom, grabs me. At this stage, I was getting so pissed off. I'd had enough with women just fucking touching me all night whilst I'm trying to do my job that I just kicked her out. And I counted that night, I got touched up by women unconsensually over 10 times. I'd called over a female doorman to come and kick her out because I didn't feel comfortable gripsing her up and kicking her out myself. And on her way out, after denying it for ages, she said to the female doorman, "Who cares about sexual assault anyways?"